Hey Tanos, welcome back to another Warframe build video. In today's video, I will show you S-tier Xaku Prime builds. It's perfect. But before I start, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, comment and share.
And I gotta tell you, it was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
Okay, time to dive to the Mona Lisa build. My Xaku Prime builds. Alright. I will talk about the mod configs, also the helmet options, the weapon loadouts, the focus tool, the companion choices, Archon shards, passive and the abilities, and the cast order. So let's start with the passive and the abilities first. Passive, 25% damage reduction on AoE attacks and chance to avoid incoming weapon damage. This goes with the fourth ability. The first ability is Zara Whisper. Wield void damage for all attacks from equipped weapons when activated. Basically imbues your weapon with void damage. The second ability is the Grasp of Lock. So this ability does, you disarm enemies and use their weapons against them. The third ability is the Lost. Pretty much is a CC ability. I use it with gaze to armor sharp enemies for the first config. The fourth ability, the fast end time, basically follows the timer of Xaku abilities. So let's go over the build. I'm using Roar. The helmet ability Roar. But let me say, this build with Roar, you can deal 66 million damage. I dealt around 46 million damage and 1 million damage from the footage in the video. It's a great build. I love it. And with Roar, because Roar is a multiplicative damage for faction, weapons, and ability strength. Basically a buff ability pretty much. Over the first ability, Zara Whisper. So I'm using Growing Power. On status effect with weapon squad, increase personal ability strength by 25% for 6 seconds. For the Exilus spot, you can use Power Drift or Prime Surefooted. Prime Surefooted, the best mod in the game. I'm using ability strength mods with Growing Power, Ogre Secret, you can use Umbral Intensify, Trend Fortitude, and Blind Rage. With Trend Fortitude gives us plus 55% ability strength, minus 27.5% ability duration. Ogre Secrets gives us plus 25% ability strength. Blind Rage plus 99% ability strength, minus 55% ability efficiency. We have negative efficiency on this build. That's why I'm using Prime Flow plus 185% energy max with Arcane Energize. On energy pickup, 60% chance to replenish 150 energy to self and allies within 15 meters, 15 seconds cooldown. And using duration mod with Prime Continuity plus 55% ability duration, and using range mods for Grasp of Lock and Armor Strap, like on all his abilities pretty much. Range using Stretch, Ogre Reach, Prime Flow, not Prime Flow, I mean Overextended. Overextended plus 90% ability range, minus 60% ability strength. So Ogre Reach, Stretch, and Overextended. I misread it. Yeah, sorry guys. And for the Arcane, I'm using Arcane Energize and Molt Augmented. You can use Molt Augmented and Molt Efficiency. For the second build, I'm using pillage instead of the lost, so you can armor strip without needing to gaze, using Zeta Whisper, so you can use void damage, imbue your weapon with void damage. Pretty much the same build, just the difference with the helmet ability and the armor strip, quick armor strip. And by the way, you can use the Xaku Prime build in level cap, in arbitrations, and like steel path content, void fissures, and missions. Yeah, pretty much. And you can use in bounties as well. I tested that. Like I said, I dealt millions of damage with this build. The third build, you can use Viral Tempest. I left it as a flex, Viral Tempest, and you can use Tempest Barrage instead of Zeta Whisper. It will stun lock enemies while using the Vast End Time. And the same thing, Arcane Energize and Molt Augmented. And let's see, you can use also Rolling Guard as well as a panic ability. Let's go over the companions. The companions, you can use Panzer, or you can use the Huras, or you can use the Shade Prime or Prisma Shade. So you can be invisible and deal damage with Grasp of Lock, because it's not considered to be a weapon damage. But once you use the weapon, you will leave in invisibility mode pretty much. So the cast order pretty much, you use the Vast End Time to pause the timer of the abilities, use the Grasp of Lock, and then Armor Strip, and then Roar to further increase the damage pretty much. That's the rotation of the build. For the Archon shards, I'm using casting speed, yellow shard, because it feels fluid. Xaku, they feel fluid with this casting speed shard. I'm using ability duration, 2 ability duration, Tau, gives us 158 ability duration, and for it's a personal preference, the Archon shard choices. 2 violet Archon shards, Tau Forged, health pickup, gives plus 30% energy pickup, gives plus 30% health. So you get 60% from both of them. That's the Archon shards. And let's go over the weapon loadout. The weapon loadout, pretty much you can do anything with Amalgam Serration, Primary Dexterity, or Prime Deadhead, or Primary Merciless. The Primer Epitaph, again, just to put status, to proc the ground power, to proc ground power for 6 seconds for that ability strength. But you can go over with like, what do you call it? Grimoire with Vom Invocation as well. For the melee, I'm using Prisma Scana or Nami Solo or Pradius. It's up to you with Incarnate pretty much. And for the focus school, you can use Madurai Vazorin or Zenoric. You can use Zenoric for more energy economy as well, which is good. Or you can go with more ability strength. It's up to you. Or for level cap, you can use Vazorin as well. Pretty much. Yeah, so that's the build. I think I didn't forget anything. The companions, the weapon. Oh yeah, for more options you can use Terrify on or Jade ability on Xaku. Terrify, Necros ability, or Jade ability. But that's the base of the build. You can use power drift, and Umbra intensify. So you can go overkill, and you will shred one-shot steel path enemies easily. And I think that's yes, that's the whole gist of the build, pretty much. High investment and easy to play. Alright guys, it's time to end the video, and I will see you guys in a future build video. Peace out, Tenos. Have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe.